So without further ado, grab you a cup of coffee or an ice cold tea. So go ahead, get cozy, grab you a cup of coffee or a cold iced tea, and get ready. And that just sounds so corny. I don't even know. All right, so go ahead and get cozy. So go ahead and stay a while. I don't know. We're just gonna get right into it because I have no idea what else to say. Hey to all my book lovers and fellow book dragons. My name is Meredith and welcome back to my channel. On today's episode, I'd like to do a Booktube Newbie Tag so that y'all can get to know me better and understand why I've started this channel. I'm going to read the questions off. I've written the questions down that I'm going to ask myself. I have not prepared an answer, so you will get a real authentic answer from me. So here we go. Okay, Booktube Newbie Tag. Question number 1. Why did you start reading / sharing books? I have read since I was a little girl. I remember my teacher reading the Magic Tree House books to me in 2nd grade. I remember my teacher. I remember my teacher's name. Her name was Miss Martin. And I believe that set off the love that I have always had for reading. I actually read Magic Tree House books to my children now, which is super exciting. And if later on you want me to do a video and recommendations on books to read to your children, I would be happy to oblige. So I've always read. I have read since I was a little girl. I read all through grade school, middle school, and high school. There was a librarian in my public library that I really got attached to. We would become, I guess you could say, friends. I mean, she was so much older than me and I was like 16, but she had a beautiful life, a beautiful story, and she would recommend books. And back then, I would eat up books. I read books in a week. I would read like 5 or 6 books because sometimes that's just all I did. So I've always read. And now I have just recently started this channel. So I'm just recently sharing books with all of you. But I just want to share books because I love reading. I enjoy talking about books. And I don't have anyone that I can just sit and talk like I'm talking with you right now. That I can just talk about books all the time and tell you what I like and dislike. And so I'm excited for this page because I feel like I can find a community within Booktube where I can enjoy having conversations about reading and the books that you have read or the books that I have read, and I can learn new books to read, and we can just have communication and friendships through YouTube. And that's really why I decided to start this YouTube channel. Next question. What is one unique thing you bring to the reading community? So obviously, I do not have a humongous bookshelf behind me with thousands of books on it. Would I desire and love that? And is that a dream of mine? Sure, yes, most definitely. I would love to have 5 or 6 bookshelves piled with books behind me one day, and as I do a YouTube channel, and have all my most favorite books and all of them be beautiful and special editions and have the beautiful sprayed spines and everything else. I would love that. But as of right now, that is not my case in life. And I also feel like I can bring an authenticity to YouTube and share my reading with all of you and feel like we can relate, because we do live normal lives and we do have other things that we have to do in life. I have 4 children that I have to take care of every single day. I have a house that I have to take care of. I have a husband that I have to take care of. And so I feel like we can relate in that aspect in life, that this is real. This is the real world. I'm not just reading books and trying to make money. I want to do this for fun. If I could make money reading books, that would be a dream job. Am I expecting that? Definitely not. But I want people to realize that you don't have to have money. You don't have to go buy every single book just to read it. There is a public library that if you have one around you, I'm sure is amazing, with tons of books that you can read in it. There's the Libby and the Hoopla account that's connected to libraries where you can read and put them on your Kindles. You don't have to have Kindle Unlimited. I have Kindle Unlimited, which opens my horizons even broader. But even that's $12 a month for you to read digitally, and then put the book back into the Kindle world and grab another book. And so there's so much out there that you can do where you don't have to have every single book. Do I want to buy books? Yeah, I do. But sometimes other things come before that. And so I feel like I would like to bring something authentic and real to YouTube and to you guys, and that we can get along, that we can bond in the everyday world of reading books and discussing books and having book discussions. So question number 3, what are you most excited about on your reading journey? I have a really, really, really long TBR list, like for the rest of my life kind of TBR list, and it just keeps adding up. I never not add something to my TBR. So in my reading journey, it just makes me excited to, when I check off a book that I've really wanted to read, or when I find a new book that I'm super excited about and I'll read it, and just enjoying all the books out there. There's so much to read and so much to learn and so much to enjoy. And I'm excited to learn about books that I don't even know I even would like to read yet, different genres, you know? So I'm super excited about that in my reading journey, and I plan to read for the rest of my life. So why do you love reading? So I love reading because reading is an escape. Reading, you can be whoever you want to be. You can be the people on the characters in the books. You can be on the page. I have a very vivid imagination. So when I'm reading, I can see it all in my head. So I love that you can sit somewhere and you can go anywhere and everywhere when you're reading, because your mind just takes you to those places. And I think that's why I love reading the most, because there's just so much enjoyment and fun and journeys that your mind can take you on. And some people will never understand that, especially people that don't read. But I have books that will stick with me forever. Things that I remember in books, things that I read in high school that I'll always love those books. It's just how reading is. If you could ask your favorite author / reader one question, what would it be? If I could ask an author one question, I would want to know, how do you even start writing a book? That's what I would want to know. Where do you even begin? One of my YouTube readers, if I could ask her anything, I would ask her what it was like when she started her YouTube channel. And for our last question, where is your favorite place to read? Well, currently, my favorite place to read is on my couch in my little nook, my little corner beside the window, where I can read and be all cozied up. If I could choose anywhere to read, I would definitely want to be reading on vacation at the beach. So those are all of my answers to the questions on the Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope that you've gotten to know me a little bit better now, and I can't wait to see where this channel leads me, and I'll be so excited when I'm way more comfortable talking to all of you through the camera, because sometimes I don't know what to say. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video if you want more like this, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.